Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to Relatos de Ternura. I'm here with you today, and I want you to know that what I'm about to share comes from a place of deep care and understanding. If you're listening to this and you've noticed that your mornings feel heavier than they used to, that the spark you once had seems dimmed, or that you're constantly battling fatigue despite getting enough sleep, please know that you're not alone in this journey. Today, we're going to explore something that might surprise you, a seemingly innocent morning habit that could be silently draining your energy, especially if you're over 50. But more importantly, we're going to discover gentle, nurturing ways to reclaim your vitality and embrace each new day with renewed purpose. Take a deep breath with me. This isn't about judgment or criticism. This is about understanding, healing, and finding our way back to the vibrant energy that lives within each of us, regardless of our age. Let me share with you the story of Maria, a 54-year-old teacher who came to see me last month. She described her mornings like this. "Doctor, I wake up feeling like I'm carrying the weight of the world. Even before my feet hit the floor, I'm already thinking about everything that could go wrong today." Maria's story touched my heart because it reminded me of so many of us who, without realizing it, have developed what I call catastrophic morning thinking, the habit of waking up and immediately flooding our minds with worries, fears, and overwhelming to-do lists. This morning habit, dear friends, is more dangerous to our energy than we realize. When we wake up and immediately engage in anxious, stressful thinking, we're essentially telling our nervous system to prepare for battle. Before we've even started our day, our cortisol levels spike, our hearts race, and our bodies begin producing stress hormones that will drain our energy reserves for hours to come. Think about it this way. Imagine your energy as a beautiful garden. Each morning, you have the choice to water it with gentle, nourishing thoughts, or to pour harsh chemicals of stress and worry that will slowly kill the flowers of your vitality. Unfortunately, many of us have unconsciously chosen the latter. After 50, our bodies undergo natural changes that make us more sensitive to stress. Our hormone levels shift, our sleep patterns change, and our recovery time increases. This means that the morning anxiety habit that might have been manageable in our 30s or 40s becomes a significant energy drain in our later years. When we wake up in a state of stress, our adrenal glands immediately begin producing cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones are meant to help us handle genuine emergencies. But when they're released daily due to anxious thinking, they become toxic to our energy systems. It's like revving a car engine in park. You're burning fuel without going anywhere. Dr. Sarah Chen, a renowned sleep specialist, explains that this pattern creates what she calls tired but wired syndrome. You feel exhausted, but your nervous system is so overstimulated that you can't truly rest or recharge. You're running on empty, wondering why you feel so depleted when you haven't even done anything yet. Let me tell you about Carlos, a 58-year-old grandfather who shared his experience with me. He said, "Every morning, I would wake up and immediately start thinking about my health, my finances, my children's problems. By the time I had my coffee, I was already exhausted. I thought this was just what getting older meant." Carlos's story breaks my heart because it's so common. We've been conditioned to believe that constant worry is normal, that anxiety is just part of life, especially as we age. But this isn't true, and it's not something we have to accept. If you recognize yourself in these stories, please be gentle with yourself. You're not broken, and you're not failing. You've simply developed a habit that no longer serves you, and like all habits, it can be changed with patience and self-compassion. Now, let's talk about healing. The beautiful thing about habits is that they can be rewired, especially when we approach them with kindness rather than criticism. Here are some gentle practices that can help you reclaim your morning energy. The 5-minute gratitude practice. Before you even open your eyes fully, while you're still in that soft space between sleep and waking, bring to mind 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big things. Perhaps the warmth of your bed, the sound of birds outside your window, or the fact that you've been given another day to experience life. The gentle body scan. Instead of immediately thinking about your day, take a moment to connect with your body, starting from your toes and moving up to your head. Gently notice each part of your body. Thank your legs for carrying you, your heart for beating steadily, your hands for all they do. This practice grounds you in the present moment and creates a sense of appreciation for your physical being. The intentional morning meditation, even just 5 minutes of quiet breathing, can transform your entire day. You don't need to be perfect at this. Simply sit quietly, breathe naturally, and when your mind wanders to worries, gently bring it back to your breath. Think of it as training a puppy. You wouldn't yell at a puppy for wandering off, so don't yell at your mind for doing what minds naturally do. Here are some practical tools you can implement immediately. Create a morning ritual. Develop a sequence of gentle activities that signal to your body that the day is beginning peacefully. This might include making your bed mindfully, preparing your morning beverage with intention, or spending a few minutes in nature. The power of positive priming. Before you check your phone or think about your responsibilities, ask yourself, what's one thing I'm looking forward to today? It might be as simple as enjoying your morning coffee or calling a friend. This primes your brain for positive experiences rather than stress. Boundary setting. If possible, avoid checking emails, news, or social media for the first hour of your day. These inputs often trigger anxiety and worry, setting a stressful tone. That's hard to shake. When Maria implemented these practices, she noticed changes within just a week. She told me, "I can't believe how different I feel. I actually look forward to waking up now. I have energy for my students, patience with my family, and I feel like myself again." The beautiful thing about changing your morning habits is that it creates a ripple effect throughout your entire day. When you start with calm, centered energy, you're more resilient to stress, more creative in problem solving, and more present with the people you love. I know some of you might be thinking, but I have real problems to worry about. Isn't it irresponsible to ignore them? Let me be clear. This isn't about ignoring real issues. It's about approaching them from a place of strength rather than depletion. When you're well rested and centered, you're actually more capable of handling life's challenges effectively. Remember, worrying in the morning doesn't solve problems. It only drains the energy you need to address them. As the saying goes, worry is like a rocking chair. It gives you something to do but doesn't get you anywhere. My dear friends, I want you to know that the energy you're seeking isn't lost forever. It's not a privilege of youth that you've outgrown. Your vitality, your spark, your enthusiasm for life, these are your birthright, no matter your age. The morning habit that's been draining your energy can be transformed into one that fills you up. It won't happen overnight, and that's perfectly okay. Healing is a journey, not a destination. Be patient with yourself as you learn these new patterns. Celebrate small victories. Honor your progress, no matter how small it might seem. Every morning is a fresh start. A new opportunity to choose energy over depletion, hope over fear, presence over anxiety. You have the power to change this pattern, and I believe in your ability to do so. Your life after 50 can be your most vibrant, energetic, and fulfilling time yet. You've earned the wisdom to know what truly matters, and now you can combine that wisdom with the energy to fully enjoy it. I encourage you to try just one of these practices tomorrow morning. Choose the one that resonates most with you. Notice how you feel throughout the day. Be curious about the changes, however small they might be. If this message touched your heart, please share it with someone who might need to hear it. Leave a comment below telling us about your morning experience, what challenges you face, what works for you, or simply how you're feeling today. Our community thrives on these shared experiences of growth and healing. Remember, you are worthy of vibrant energy, peaceful mornings, and joyful days. The change you're seeking is not only possible, it's waiting for you to embrace it. Until next time, be gentle with yourself, trust in your ability to heal, and know that brighter, more energetic mornings are ahead. This is Relatos de Ternura, sending you love and light on your journey to renewed vitality.